starting in scary caves. The original images is something is actually this, and custom entities, no. I'm sure this is actually for the darkest caves of the entire mind as well. So even for to do this, Nightmare Freddy's like anything as well. So I'll be added Five Nights at Freddy's characters in the cave somewhere, and for some sort of a cave as well. So we're deep inside of the cave, even that where the monsters appeared. So looks like we're inside some sort of a fiery hell. So nothing is actually being inside of the cave. So I'm pretty not close as well. So even we got for some sort of a dark humor, we're getting a little bit closer as well. So even though there must be for the darkness confirmed about of the cave. So even those things as monsters like those, it's even actually like those orange color was more even the woods. And finally, the dark hallway. This is where that something is actually running away from them as well. So instead of those fiery images like those, we're gonna be added for some characters for something as well, for using as of crossovers. And once again, we just completely added Cookie Run characters and animatronics from Five Nights at Freddy's, and we're here to see the results. Was actually even this. You just didn't like it or just try to do this like anything as well. So even though we added for some kind of those things like even for to do as well, so looks like it's actually isn't going to be missing around here as well. So we turn the things like even for it's what it's actually going to be. We forgot to edit in some sort of an automobile as well, so it's not gonna be trying to tell you something as well. Even for inside of slides as well, even for to do this as well. So we're starting in this one beyond of those 6 clips. So we got dark chocolate cookie and peppercorn cookie. There must be something is behind as the phantom puppet as well, even for to do this as well. So and the missing things, we just actually forgot something as well. So that we don't really think that Twizzly Gummy Cookie seems that Shadow Bunny is coming straight towards at them as well. Even for that Camille Cookie isn't going to be for such as really scared, but that is going to be for such as one incident. Another incident was actually in the cave, but I'm very not sure that Shadow Freddy or the Purple Freddy is going to come up as try to do this as well. So even that we're going to be still heading to get a little bit small. So that Purple Freddy is going to be massacre around within him as well. Which means that must be Dino Sour Cookie as well. And another one is the Melon Bun Cookie. Wasn't be able to be busy around mining or something as well, but he didn't actually heard between those two monsters against those faces, including somewhere outside of the forest or inside of a darkness in a foggy forest. These between two monstrous faces are out to kill them as well, between String Gummy Cookie and Werewolf Cookie. And behind this really far is Phantom Chica. At the hallway, that Onion Cookie is started to run away and probably not to do with anything as well. She's going to be running away with that endoskeleton as well. Even for such as that. So nothing how is that is going to be for such as most scariest comic studio as ever before. And so that is all of the quirks and features and about for the most scariest comic studio ever, as we're seeing for some sort of a for the submitted sprites. This is the title of this void section. But nothing is actually going to be for most of the entities. There's nothing anybody as well for to do this as well. No submitted sprites like it's going to use for, except there's one of course as well. So for the 15 minutes of this video, that the last recent videos of those things that we just have done here in the interminable rooms malfunction around here because of all of those eyes, except Lungen Dragon cookie around here as well. And another of those videos like these was probably that we still absolutely having for the OC characters from Cozy Cafe. But now that was actually even that we're adding for around Cookie Run characters for sure. And things have just absolutely having for a little bit fun as well. So even though that we're gonna be trying to do this as well, so one more video was going to be the Abyss, and that's it. At least that was actually over 15 minutes for about longer, I guess, because since then I just recently that we just gotten anything around here as well. So very possibly as for some sort of monsters are going to come and kill them as one as well for some sort of for the deadliest things, for something like, I guess, not the evil things, but something is actually that they're animatronics and that we just mix it around here. So nothing is actually pretty sure that it was non-colorful as well. So it has been updated for around here that since is actually going to be for around here for September 28th as well. So even that was not a cool thing. That was even so scarier than ever that I absolutely expected. And I guess I might gonna be added for something like it's gonna be for 20 minutes. I'm not gonna be thinking without very sure that I might going to be zooming in for something as well. So I might gonna be still add any kinds of those features around them in the future, but I'm not very sure. That is too hard to think, by the way. So that is all for what I guess. And this comic studio is gonna be linked in the description. And be sure to be at ages of 18s for adults, including ages of 20 as well, for something like those scary reasons as well. And the most recommendation for around for underages is going to be at for the main studio and for some sort of a website as well, link in the description below. So thanks for watching, and I'm gonna be signing off, and I'll talk to you mini lads probably all later, except like actually from some sort of a comic studio users around here. So that was so scary than ever, so scarier than ever that I just actually tried to say.